was just calling out for it. It just has that groove to it. I feel that really just kind of draws you in, and it's got good energy. And it was just another song that really felt fitting as to where you are, where you are now in your career and your musical style and all that.
I love playing this song live too. It's always fun with the harmonica.
And it grabs the audience. The audience doesn't really respond to it, it seems like. Yeah, because on previous albums that we've worked on together, there's always kind of a great plethora of different musical styles. And one of the things we were really going for, and one of the things that was really important to me on this, was to have a unified sound and kind of figure out, again, like, what is the Jacob Martin sound? Not that every song has to be the same.
Right.
But what are some of those key traits? And what we found was, like, good grooves, the grittiness to the vocal, just kind of soul. What else would you say? It's kind of...
As long as it speaks for me. I mean, I think as a producer, it's cool to have your kind of outside opinion on that, because I'm always Jacob Martin. I don't know.
But I guess
I'm always
just
writing
what
different
feels...
things, so it's like...
But I guess what I meant is just
By
what
the way,
feels...
do you remember doing this? This was fun.
Yeah, this was cool.
The three of us just kind of stood around the microphone.
And layered take after take.
Yeah, we belted track after track of that.
Those group vocals, so yeah, like you said, it was just three of us. We kind of did low part a bunch of different times and layered it, middle part, high parts, and it ends up sounding like a pretty cool crowd vocal.
And Russell again, man, he was all over this.
Yep. Had him do some ad-libs in there at the end. It was pretty cool sounding, I think.
Yeah. I love this ending. Yeah.
Little bit of a messy ending, which we thought was cool. Kind of has a live feel to it. Now track 3, what do we have here? Providence?
This is Providence. This is a song that I've recorded twice before, and we needed to do it again. We just wanted to. We didn't need to. We wanted to.
Yeah, well, it was kind of, in my opinion, one of your best songs. And I felt like while the other versions were good, that we could represent it better. We could find a way to really
give it a different kind of flavor.
Give it a little bit of a different flavor, have it fit in with kind of, like I said, that sound that we're focusing on. And as you can hear, it's definitely not...
build. Yeah, I mean...
It's definitely not like the same as any of the other ones, but it has these common factors, like piano. A lot of the songs in here are on piano.
Well, that sound you hear at the very beginning, kind of this reverse piano sound, which I thought was so cool. It was just, we were going through all these different sounds, trying to figure out kind of how to capture the mood at the beginning of the song.
Right. I suppose we should say why we were originally going to do just the basic acoustic guitar intro, which is very nice. But for whatever reason,
it wasn't working.
It just wasn't feeling right.
And I remember staying up, I was so mad at myself during this, because I usually play the acoustic guitar intro in this song over the first couple of words. I couldn't get it. We went in here to do it, and I just could not get. And I remember staying up night after night, we're just trying to freaking get that part. And even when I got it, it just didn't. It felt like it needed something else.
Yeah, for some reason it didn't feel right. And eventually I tried to do it, and it was the same thing. It felt okay, but it just didn't fit right. So we ended up saying, forget it. It's not working. For some reason it's not working, and there must be a reason for that. So we started searching for other things we could use, and ended up with that kind of reverse piano thing that was cool, and I thought gave it kind of an atmosphere in the beginning.
Well, and the way this song kind of goes, it works so well, because it is this very, it starts in kind of this general, I'm kind of talking about traveling, and then it gets really personal, and it's kind of like that sound is this consistent sort of atmosphere that ties it all together, that brings the story together.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about this song, catalyst for writing this, or how you created it.
Well, Dan, this is a really personal one. I mean, this is still one that I probably get the most. When people write to me sometimes, and they'll say this song, this is the song that they'll say that really spoke to them for whatever reason. And for me, it was I was dealing with just tremendous loss, and it didn't have. I wasn't able to write this until a couple of years after the whole story happened. But just, and going and visiting my